What's going on everyone, and welcome to the channel. Well, in today's video I will show you the top 10 anime where an overpowered MC goes to another world. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you want a part 2, leave your like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to join my Discord server and support me on Patreon. The links will be in the description. Anyway, let's start the video.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
In at number 10, we have Arata the Legend. As a young boy from a noble family in Amawakani, Arata has always expected to make life his own, until word of the princess growing weak reaches his city. Unbeknown to him, his grandmother had claimed him to be female at birth, and now, with no other girls to succeed the princess from the matriarchal Hein clan, he is next in line for the throne. Disguised as a woman awaiting a replacement to be found, Arata witnesses an assassination attempt on the princess by none other than her own guard, the 12 Shinsho. The crime is pinned on his head, forcing Arata to escape to the Kando forest, where it is said that no one comes out the same. Meanwhile, in Monday, Japan, Arata Hinohara longs for an escape from the cruelty of his classmates. After hearing his name called from an alley, he wanders from his path and unwittingly switches universes with Arata from Amawakani. With his own power as a newly awakened Sho, a warrior able to wield the Hayagami, weapons with the power of the gods, and the help of his companions he meets along his journey, Hinohara sets out to restore order to this new world. Number 9. Gargantia on the Verdurous Planet. In the distant future, a majority of humans have left the Earth, and the Galactic Alliance of Humanity is founded to guide exploration and ensure the prosperity of mankind. However, a significant threat arises in the form of strange creatures called Hideazu, resulting in interstellar war to prevent humanity's extinction. Armed with Chamber, an autonomous robot, 16-year-old Lieutenant Leader of the Galactic Alliance joins the battle against the monsters. In an unfortunate turn of events, Lido loses control during the battle and is cast out to the far reaches of space, crash landing on a waterlogged Earth. On the blue planet Gargantia, a large fleet of scavenger ships comes across Chamber and retrieves it from the ocean, thinking they have salvaged something of value. Mistaking their actions for hostility, Lido sneaks aboard and takes a young messenger girl named Amy hostage, only to realise that the residents of Gargantia are not as dangerous as he had believed. Faced with uncertainty and unable to communicate with his comrades in space, Lido attempts to get his bearings and acclimate to his new lifestyle, but his peaceful days are about to be short-lived as there is more to this ocean-covered planet than meets the eye.
It's fight and sleep, that's the hardest fight. But when you sleep, someone's passing by. You better try harder and fight smarter to go farther. Become your own.
In at number 8, we have 7 Senses of the Reunion. Asahi's life in reality ended simultaneously when she died playing Union, a world-renowned online RPG. The members of Subaru went separate ways when Union shut down due to Asahi's death. 6 years later, Haruto logs on to a renewed version of Reunion and reunites with Asahi, who had died. Is it really her, or just an electronic ghost? The former team members reunite and enter the mysterious and deadly online game to find out. In at number 7, we have Drifters. At the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600, Toyoshi Shimazu is rearguard for his retreating troops, and is critically wounded when he suddenly finds himself in a modern, gleaming white hallway. Faced with only a stoic man named Murasaki and hundreds of doors on both sides, Toyoshi is pulled into the nearest door into a world completely unlike his own. The strange land is populated by all manner of fantastical creatures, as well as warriors from different eras of Toyoshi's world who were thought to be dead. Quickly befriending the infamous warlord Oda Nobunaga and the ancient archer Yuichi Tsukatake Nasu, Toyoshi learns the political unrest tearing throughout the continent. Furthermore, they have been summoned as drifters to fight the Ends, people who are responsible for the creation of the Ortei Empire, and are trying to annihilate the drifters. As the Ends get more powerful, so does the Empire's persecution of elves and other demi-humans. It is up to Toyoshi and his group of unconventional heroes to battle in a brand new world to help the Empire's subjects, while protecting the land to claim for themselves and challenge the Ends. Number 6. Kaiba. In the dystopian future, 2 friends dream of freedom, and gain more than they bargained for. Hothead Zed is on the run from authorities while his brainy pal Noah struggles with his own battered body. Both find a magical world that seems to offer an escape and power undreamed of. Join Zed and his powerful rebellious spirit Amar Ghul in their search for the ultimate power. It's a force that can save the world or destroy life as we know it. This is the world of Kaiba, where you must harness the power within and fight with all you got. In at number 5, Log Horizon. In the blink of an eye, 30,000 bewildered Japanese gamers are whisked away from their everyday lives into the world of a popular MMORPG Elder Tale after the game's latest update, unable to log out. Among them is the socially awkward college student Shiro, whose confusion and shock lasts only moments, who, as a veteran of the game, he immediately sets out to explore the limits of his new reality. Shiro must learn to live in this new world, leading others in negotiating with NPC natives in order to bring stability to the virtual city of Akihabara. He is joined by his unfortunate friend Naotsugu, having logged on for the first time in years only to find himself trapped, and Akatsuki, a petite but fierce assassin who labels Shiro as a master. A tale of fantasy, adventure, and politics, Log Horizon explores the elements of gaming through the eyes of a master strategist who attempts to make the best of a puzzling situation. In at number 4, we have how not to summon a demon lord. When it comes to the fantasy MMORPG Cross Riviere, none can match the power of the Demon King Diablo. Possessing the game's rarest artifacts and unrivaled player level, he overpowers all foolish enough to confront him. But despite his fearsome reputation, Diablo's true identity is Takuma Sakamoto, a shouting gamer devoid of any social skills. Defeating hopeless challengers day by day, Takuma cares about nothing else but his virtual life. That is, until a summoning spell suddenly transports him to another world, where he has Diablo's appearance. In this new world resembling his favourite game, Takuma is greeted by the two girls who summoned him, Rem Gale, a petite Pantherian adventurer, and Shara L. Greenwood, a busty elf summoner. They perform an enslavement ritual in an attempt to subjugate him, but the spell backfires and causes them to become his slaves instead. With the situation becoming more and more awkward, Takuma decides to accompany the girls to find a way to unbind their contract, while learning to adapt to his new existence as the menacing Demon King. Kicking off our top 3, problem children are coming from another world, aren't they? Izori Sakamiki, Asura Kuda, and Yu Kosuke are extraordinary teenagers who are blessed with psychic powers, but are completely fed up with their disproportionately mundane lives, until, unexpectedly, each of them receives a strange envelope containing an invitation to a mysterious place known as Little Garden. Inexplicably dropped into a vast new world, the trio is greeted by Kurosaki, who explains that they've been given a once-in-a-lifetime chance to participate in special high-stakes games using their abilities. In order to take part, however, they must first join a community. Learning that Kurosaki's community, No Names, has lost its official status and bountiful land due to their defeat at the hands of a demon lord, the group sets out to reclaim their new home's dignity, eager to protect its residents and explore the excitement that Little Garden has to offer. Number 2, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. 37-year-old Satoru Mikami is a typical corporate worker who is perfectly content with his monotonous lifestyle in Tokyo, other than failing to nail down a girlfriend even once throughout his life. In the midst of a casual encounter with his colleague, he falls victim to a random assailant in the streets and is stabbed. However, while succumbing to his injuries, a peculiar voice echoes in his mind, and recites a bunch of commands which the dying man cannot make sense of. When Satoru regains consciousness, he discovers he's been reincarnated as a group of slime in an unfamiliar realm. In doing so, he acquires newfound skills, notably the power to devour anything and mimic his appearance and abilities. He then stumbles upon the sealed catastrophe-level monster Storm Dragon Vendra, who has been sealed away for the past 300 years for devastating the town to ashes. Sympathetic to his predicament, Satoru befriends him, promising to assist in destroying the seal. In return, Vendra bestows upon him the name Nimaru Tempest to give him divine protection. Now liberated from the mundanities of his past life, Nimaru embarks on a fresh journey with a distinct goal in mind. As he grows accustomed to his new physique, his gooey antics ripple throughout the world, gradually altering his fate. And finally at number 1, we have No Game, No Life. No Game, No Life is a surreal comedy that follows Sora and Shiro, shut-in neat siblings in the online game Redua behind the legendary username Blank. They view the world as just another lousy game. However, a strange email challenging them to a chess match changes everything. The brother and sister are plunged into an otherworldly realm where they meet Teth, the god of games. The mysterious god welcomes Sora and Shiro to Discord, a world where all forms of conflict from petty squabbles to the fate of whole countries are not settled through war, but the way of high-stakes games. The system works thanks to the fundamental rule wherein each party must wager something they deem to be of equal value to the other party's wager. In this strange land where the very idea of humanity is reduced to child's play, the indifferent genius gamer duo of Sora and Shura have finally found a real reason to keep playing games. To unite the 16 races of Discord, defeat Tet and become the god of this new gaming is everything world. Well, this was today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also enter my Discord, link will be in the description of the video. Anyway, I hope to see you all in the next one.